Hey guys, Justin with Ready Business Systems. Today is December 26th, Wednesday, day after Christmas. I'm headed to the shop to meet my manager and office lady just to kind of finish company shutdown stuff with them. I've never trained them on this stuff before. Also, I am trying to spend a lot of time meeting with my manager to kind of review the way the year went and modify policies and procedures. So this year was his first year, so I kind of let him modify the way the company was run, let him kind of run it his way. Along the way, I gave him some guidance and suggestions when he'd run into problems, and gave him my procedures and my policies that I use to address those problems. And some of them he took, some of them he did his own way. So the main purpose is I want to get in line with what he's doing and make sure that that's what the guys agreed on. So every spring we review the handbook and we go over changes that were made, because we're always improving every winter. That's why I love this time of year, because we're really able to focus on fixing and improving the company, and that's what I enjoy the most. So every spring we go over these changes, but the biggest thing is I want to make sure that everything lines up with the way that he wants to do things. So that involves not only the handbook, but also we have quizzes and training and the website and estimates. So everything all lines up together and needs to match and make sense. Whatever you tell the customers, how you tell them you're going to do a job, needs to line up with how the employees are trained to do the job. And because everything's set up and automated, I have to go through once we make these changes and change all the automations to line up with these changes. So that's basically what we're spending time working on these next few days. Also, I wanted to mention something. I was at the bar last night and ran into a local competitor, a pretty local guy. I think he might have one or two crews and, has a couple guys working for him. But he was, we had a short discussion, and, I gave him some really quick advice. And what he was complaining, it's really hard. You don't make a lot of money. And I said to him, you're right. It is hard. And it's always hard. And I remember that catching my attention when I went to the first Service Autopilot conference. One of the first slides that Jonathan put up was that, it's hard. Running a business is hard. And it really is. And it, that stuck with me. And the other word of advice I gave to this guy is, don't be afraid to raise your prices. It's really scary. He says, I have 2 kids, and it's obviously scary if you're going to jack up your rates 20% and that's your livelihood and your family depends on it. But I've done it twice so far, and the first time gave me some confidence. The second time just gave me more confidence. But if you're doing good work, customers will keep you. And even if there's a price raise, you're going to lose a percentage of them, but they're usually going to be the ones that you have the smallest margin on or you're losing money on. And but for the most part, in our perspective as a business owner, we're so focused on their lawn care bill, it's such a big deal, their price. But in reality, as a consumer, they've got their own life going on. Landscaping is the last of their worries. They know you show up, you do it. They got their trash guy, they got their lawn care guy, they have their tax guy, they have their classes for their kids, they have all this stuff going on. And, if one of their bills goes up, the amount of energy it takes, especially if they're a dual income, both working family, they don't have time to deal with that crap. They just want to get stuff done. If you're doing a good job, it's not worth it to them, generally speaking, to shop around to get a better price if they're happy with you. The situation may change a little bit if it's one, a single income family and say a stay-at-home mom, they have a lot more time on their hands. They may shop around, but for the most part, raising your prices makes such a big difference, because if you're going to be in business, you should be making money. It's hard, and you should get paid for it, and you should charge what you need to charge to make the money you need to have a fair income for yourself and provide for your family. So, just wanted to reiterate that, simple advice, just don't be afraid to raise your prices. I have templates available that, I provide to the people I work with that show them, what we write, a nicely written letter to raise the prices. But, raising prices works, and it makes a big difference on your business. So that's all I got for today. Catch you guys next time.